This is my calendar for the week. I use this to organize my life so that I don't descend into complete chaos. And then if you need a new week, I've also programmed a button right here.
Okay.
How is the new hair? Good morning. It is a whopping negative 16 degrees outside right now. Criminal. It's 7:30. It could be earlier. I have an upcoming meeting with my boss at 10 a.m. today, and it's like a weekly meeting where I'm supposed to like show up and show how much progress I've made throughout the week, and I have nothing to show. You know, that was a bit dramatic. Last night, I was supposed to compile all the data and the figures into like a nice little PowerPoint presentation, but I didn't, which is why we're waking up early today. I have 2.5 hours to get my stuff done. Feeling good and productive as well because it's nice and sunny outside. I mean, it's like deceivingly nice because I know it's freezing out there. Let's get going. This is my calendar for the week. At this point, I'm just waiting for the rest of the week to happen because all my Friday meetings got canceled. That's why this is so empty and there's nothing happening this week. I'm so happy.
Okay.
10 minutes before my meeting, I just walked into the bathroom and I almost gave myself a jump scare because I look so tired. I look disheveled. My face is just not it right now. Do I look okay? This is the best I can do for an online meeting. I'm on my third cup of coffee. A couple videos back, I showed a glimpse of what my Notion template looks like while I was working in a cafe, and then I got some comments asking for my Notion template, so here it is. Notion happens to be the sponsor of this video today, but as a student, I'm so excited about that because I have been using Notion since I was in my undergrad, and I started my bachelor's degree 7 years ago. Notion is the one-stop shop app that helps you to stay organized throughout your entire life. Why I love Notion so much because Notion is highly flexible and adaptable, so you can change the template to exactly your needs, and Notion helps to keep all my deadlines all in one place. So before we do a very detailed dive into my Notion template and how I built it, here is a little message from Notion. They recently came out with the coolest feature, which is you can create your own custom portraits using Notion Faces. You can customize it to make it look like yourself or express your personality. All of these parts and accessories are all hand-drawn by Notion's original illustrator. Make it more recognizable when you collaborate with others within Notion or even outside of it. Remember all those Zoom meetings where you want to turn your camera off? Well, now you can upload your portrait and with your camera off, it can still represent you. Okay, now let's get into a deep dive of my template. I use this to organize my life so that I don't descend into complete chaos, and name this template Getting My Life Together because I made it at the beginning of this year. The main component of the section right here really is the Pomodoro timer, and these are all tools that you can actually find free online. Let's say I want to use this one. I can click get widget here, copy the URL. Then in an empty space, I would click forward dash embed and then embed a URL into it. You can even resize it to make sure it fits your page. I will make sure to link all of my widgets that I use down below in my description box. So this is my Pomodoro timer. Of course, I have the Lo-Fi Grow playlist. On the left right here is my global to-do list. It is just a reminder of all of the deadlines and things that I have to do. I have also programmed a new item button right here. How you format a new button is again forward dash button. And then your new action for me is to insert a block, which is a to-do list, or you can really put a bullet list or a toggle list, anything you would like. And then this cute little typing cat widget serves no purpose other than to look very, very cute on my screen. So here is my weekly planner template, and it is just, again, some commitments and meetings that I have throughout the week. I like to plan out my week ahead of time. Saturday or Sunday night, I'll take like 10 minutes to go through my calendar. Again, I have added buttons for new items. And then if you need a new week, I've also programmed a button right here where you can just click it and then it programs a new week into your template for you. Okay, right down here is my deadline list, which is probably the most important component of the template. What I found really challenging as I progressed into my PhD career is I'm losing track of the deadlines that I have in different facets of my life. So I have my PhD assignments and exams. I'm also a teaching assistant, so I have to mark exams. I also have different part-time jobs. I have conferences and scholarships to apply to constantly. So currently I have it sorted by ascending deadlines, but you can also further filter it by things that are not done, which most of the time is how I have my list so I don't overwhelm myself. Okay, so let's add a new item together. So I'm going to click new page and then put in the item name. I'm just using this as an example right now. So let's just say that the deadline is in a month or so. And because currently I have it sorted by deadline, it automatically resorts my list. I can also sort by category. So I have these lists of categories that I have built in myself, and you can always create your own new category when you have new commitments in life, or you can delete your previous ones. I'm going to click scholarship so that it automatically applies that tag. So because I have not started writing it yet, I wouldn't really change the status right here, but if I was working on it, I would click in progress and you can see it automatically disappears from my list now. And one thing that I also really like to do is to input the URL of the website that's associated with the scholarship so that I can easily navigate back to the submission criteria. With every item, I can open a brand new notes page. I usually put my most important notes and reminders here. So in terms of a scholarship, there's a lot of things like writing criteria, how long your proposal needs to be, and those are always things I'm trying to go back to the website, but that can be really time consuming and inefficient. So instead of doing that, I will actually just type out the submission criteria here. This page now exists as part of the item. I have the link of the website and I have all of my requirements all in a glance. This is just a continuation of that deadline data set, and it just organizes all of my deadlines into a monthly calendar so I know exactly how spaced out all my deadlines are, and also have the list of deadlines sorted by progress and then sub-sorted by the category of the item. So like I said, a lot of the commitments in my calendar are classes or meetings that have been planned out like months ahead of time. So I just keep track of all of these random dates here at the bottom. If you would like to use this Notion template, it is uploaded for free on the Notion Marketplace, or you can even browse a marketplace for other templates for your inspiration. And of course, my favorite feature about Notion is that it is completely free. It makes learning and organization very accessible. So make sure to get started on Notion for free and create your own portrait using Notion faces using the link in my description box. I just finished online class. Today is an exciting day. I'm gonna go run to get a haircut. The appointment is in 15 minutes. I feel like my hair is at this point where it just doesn't look good up, it doesn't look good down, and I'm kind of ready to just change a little bit. I cut my hair into a short bob back last year, like March, I want to say. After growing it out from a bob, it's just very like blunt and heavy on the ends. This is the type of inspo that I'm going for. Like soft layers. Like this one looks so cute, but I'm also kind of scared as well because my face is really round, so I don't want to look like a mushroom. It's too late to cancel, so I'll see you on the other side. Oh, it is so cold outside right now. How is the new hair? I feel like it doesn't look that much different on camera, but it definitely feels super different. My main complaint to the hairstylist was that I feel like my hair is very blunt and super heavy. So I showed her my inspo photos and she literally did what I asked her to do. I got some face framing layers. I got layers all the way around as well because my hair was so like thick and bulky before. She actually also took shears like closer to the scalp and like thinned out all of my hair. The hairstylist I went to, amazing. I went to a Japanese salon, so they know exactly how to work with Asian hair. But I love going back to her because she listens to every word I say and she cuts exactly how much she says she's gonna cut, and she's so efficient, literally in and out, less than an hour. She's a new girl. She's got new hair. I got you.
The big one? The big one will remove the small one.